My name is Marion McCord, and I'm the Executive Director of CHADS Coalition for Mental Health. CHADS is an acronym for Communities Healing Adolescent Depression and Suicide. Our mission is to save young lives by advancing the awareness and prevention of depression and suicide. Our goal is to really educate the community about mental health and decrease the suicide rate amongst our youth by increasing their access to care. And we do this through our three main programs. The first one is our SOS Signs of Suicide program, an evidence-based program that we can go into schools and teach kids what are the warning signs of depression and suicide, and most importantly, what can you do to help yourself or a friend when you recognize those warning signs. The second program is the CHADS Family Support Program. It is really the clinical arm of CHADS, and our clinicians can work with kids one-on-one to help address their concerns that they might have, such as severe anxiety, depression, or suicidal thoughts. The third program is our social and emotional well-being program. And in this program, we focus on bullying prevention, as well as trying to build resiliency in our young children. Why am I so passionate about this work? CHADS Coalition is named in honor of my son, Chad, who took his life when he was 18 years old, just 2 weeks after he received the highest rank of the Scout, and it's the rank of the Eagle, and 4 weeks before he was going to graduate from high school with high honors. I am a pediatric nurse by background, and ironically, I was in the business of saving children's lives. I had no idea how many lives this illness is taking, nor did I have an idea of the toll that it has on their lives. I learned a lot about mental health and mental illness through my son, Chad. I will never forget the moment that he was actually sitting on his hospital bed. He was in the hospital for a suicide attempt, sitting there, and he said to me, he said, "Mom, when I get better," and I know I'm not there yet, but when I get better, I want to go back to my school of 2,100 students and teach them not to do what I did, and that was to hide my disease in shame and silence. Chad will never have the opportunity to do that, but as his parents, we have vowed to be his voice, to raise awareness, and to educate our community about mental health. From Chad's death, we gave birth to CHADS Coalition. The work that we do is so important, and it is so needed. I am so very proud of the lives that we have helped and saved through this organization.